Chapter 9, An Unstoppable Push, The Astonishment from the Vulcan Gatling Gun. Time rewinds. Before Lin Yi's killing spree began. Outside, on the viewing platform, the 3 school principals and a group of school leaders sipped tea, quite content. In contrast, Secretary Wang Yan was itching with curiosity. Through indirect inquiries, she had already learned the name of the student who had frightened her. Lin Yi. He seemed to be connected to the Lin group in the city. Awakened to the hidden profession, Planetary Commander. Never heard of it. It wasn't recorded in the files either, probably a new type of hidden profession. I heard he caused a scene at the awakening ceremony yesterday. Logically speaking, it shouldn't be some powerful profession, and it's even more impossible to have frightened the SS-ranked Netherworld White Tiger. Glancing at the time, 3 hours since the assessment began. The strongest few S-ranked students had nearly completed most of their assessment tasks. Their rankings were far ahead. Individual competition. First place, Xiaomo LV5, monsters killed, 139. Second place, Zhang Chao LV5, monsters killed, 130. Team competition. First place, Chu Feng's team LV5, monsters killed, 324. Second place, Zhang Lingyu's team LV5, monsters killed, 311. He's not in the top 10 for either the individual or team competitions. Did I see wrong? Wang Yan frowned slightly. Suddenly, Principal Zhang Zhongguo from 3rd High School voiced surprise. The others all turned to look. Spotted a little guy, rapidly climbing the rankings, Zhang Zhongguo said with a light laugh. No matter how fast he climbs, it's too late now, said Wang Jinchang, principal of 2nd High School, indifferently. He had no issue with 1st High School taking first place. But this year, 3rd High School's luck was too good, awakening 2 S ranks and 1 hidden profession. Surpassing 2nd High School was a foregone conclusion. During his tenure, being overtaken by 3rd High School was just infuriating. However, following Zhang Zhongguo's gaze, Wang Jinchang's eyes also narrowed involuntarily. Lin Yi, that hidden profession from the Lin family. He does have something going for him. He nodded inwardly. Previously not even in the top 50, now instantly soaring to 10th place in the individual competition. His kill count was shockingly high. He alone had killed over 400. Killed the most, but only rank LV4. Probably found a bug and tricked a herd of iron-skinned pigs to their deaths, said Lu Junhua, principal of 1st High School, dismissively. Perhaps, Zhang Zhongguo smiled, neither agreeing nor disagreeing. To be honest, he also lacked confidence that Lin Yi could challenge 1st High's 2S ranks. Fortunately, with Chu Feng and Zhang Lingyu, securing the top 2 in the team competition was already better than 2nd High's complete wipeout. But Secretary Wang Yan, not far away. Seeing Lin Yi begin to advance by leaps and bounds, her tightly furrowed brows immediately relaxed. Compared to the calm on the viewing platform, things were much livelier over at Blue Star. Under the sky screens of various countries, the crowd of onlookers numbered in the billions. Beer, peanuts, melon seeds all set out. Watching for a whole day. Especially when they saw Lin Yi transform into a dragon blood warrior, pick up the Vulcan Gatling gun, and slaughter the iron-skinned pigs, the heated atmosphere nearly engulfed the entire planet. Ha ha ha, so cool, Planetary Commander. Give these otherworldly natives a taste of Blue Star weaponry's shock and awe. The source of all fear is insufficient firepower, and that's definitely not a problem for us Blue Star folks. Planetary Commander, can you try the Vulcan cannon? I'll provide the ammo for free. Blow that little Jimmy Zhang Chao to smithereens. Speaking of which, Daxia already has over 200 awakened. When will it be our turn? Wah wah, I heard the awakening stones are out of energy, even Daxia's stalled. Don't worry, once I get back, I'll arrange for a few more machines. Not for every city, but at least one for each country, Lin Yi confidently promised. He knew full well, as long as he secured the supernova ticket, the Lin family would definitely explode with activity. Then, developing some gold trade or cooperating with Wuyong to set up some processing plants. At most 2 or 3 months. Producing 100 or so awakening devices wouldn't be a problem. Hearing Lin Yi's words, most citizens of Blue Star felt reassured. Amid the chat, he had already arrived at the territory of the bloodthirsty hounds over 10 kilometers away. Along the way, there were quite a few participating students. It's actually him. Who is it? Lin Yi from 3rd High School, the one with the hidden profession. You mean the Planetary Commander? Damn, how is this a Planetary Commander? He looks like a half-beast man. There was a lot of discussion. Some small teams currently hunting bloodthirsty hounds grew wary. Lin Yi, these bloodthirsty hounds are our prey, get lost. A bold one issued a threat. Clueless, Lin Yi shook his head. He hadn't been interested in these few bloodthirsty hounds originally. But since they said that, might as well take them. Bang, bang, drawing the 2 golden desert eagles from his back. Firing with both hands, the opposing bloodthirsty hounds' foreheads exploded with blood, instantly falling dead. What the hell? What kind of weapon is that? One-shot kill. Where can I buy one? I want one too. The watching students' eyes gleamed with intense interest. Unfortunately, Lin Yi paid them no mind. After he left, a group of people started complaining. The Education Bureau is full of idiots. It's clearly a practical assessment, yet they don't ban weapons. What's the point of fighting? Just give the awards to these privileged kids. Can't say that. Weapons are part of one's strength. Besides, newly awakened can only use first-tier weapons at most, the boost isn't that big. I don't care, it's just unfair. When I become bureau chief, I'll definitely scrap these garbage rules. Fairness. Outside the outer walls, even beyond the planet, no one talks fairness with you. Lin Yi, already far away, scoffed at these words. This world was 100 times crueler than Blue Star. Only by enhancing oneself at any cost was the top priority. With that, he pulled out the Vulcan Gatling gun. Swept a burst of fire across the bloodthirsty hound territory. Ding, rank increased. Current rank is LV5. Leveled up again. A smile appeared on Lin Yi's face. The Planetary Commander's grade was extremely high, a hidden SSS. Every level gained, granted a whopping 20 free attribute points. Growth attributes equivalent to 5 times that of a normal S-rank profession. Leveling up 5 times, equivalent to 100 free attribute points. All into physique, staying alive is key, Lin Yi pondered. Although he had absolute binding, any injuries he suffered could be distributed among all citizens of Blue Star. But nothing was absolute. Adding more health points couldn't hurt. Opening his character panel, ding ding ding, he frantically clicked behind the physique stat. A moment later, after allocating all points, his physique became 200. Directly doubled. Lin Yi clearly felt his body grow stronger. But, it was still far from enough. I've heard top-tier breathing techniques can infinitely enhance the 4 core attributes, though the difficulty is quite high. But I have billions of Blue Star people to help. Once I get my hands on it, I can improve in all aspects. Lin Yi clenched his fist. By the time he left the bloodthirsty hound territory, his rank had unknowingly reached LV6. Surpassing Zhang Chao in one go, becoming second place in the individual competition. Only beneath the mystical bird knight, Xiao Mo. Impossible. Zhang Chao's eyes turned bloodshot. The skin on his hands was peeling. From drawing his bow, these past few hours, he had frantically chased after Xiao Mo, depleting his mana dozens of times. Drinking mana potions like water. Only then did he barely keep up with her pace. But he never expected. Before he could surpass Xiao Mo, someone else had caught up from behind and overtaken him. And this person was his most hated rival, Lin Yi. How dare he? I don't believe it. Zhang Chao trembled with rage. Raising his flickering thunder war bow, he was about to charge back into the howling moon wolf territory. Rat-a-tat-tat. Moments later, a barrage of fiery tongues swept over. The dozen or so howling moon wolves in front of him only had time to howl a few times before being killed on the spot. That is, Lin Yi. Zhang Chao swallowed hard, looking at the fiery-tongued monstrosity in the other's hands, then at his own prized thunder war bow. He instantly lost all interest. Chapter 10, Breaking the Record, Vulcan Cannon. He surpassed her. Incredible. Xiao Mo is a mysterious bird knight, with the innate advantage of aerial dominance. In the internship assessment, that's considered an unsolvable ability. In any other year, she would undoubtedly be the undisputed first place. What on earth is going on with this kid from the Lin family? According to the students who came out early, Lin Yi seems to have mastered some kind of beast transformation ability and special weaponry. That special weapon is extremely powerful, capable of continuous attacks, and doesn't emit any energy fluctuations. The school leadership discussed and commented. Principal Zhang Zhongguo, however, was all smiles. It truly was unexpected. Lin Yi took the top spot on the individual leaderboard. Chu Feng and Zhang Lingyu took the top spot on the team leaderboard. For the first time in history, both major leaderboards belonged entirely to Third High School. With such achievements, in the upcoming school evaluation, not to mention surpassing Second High, even First High would be surpassed by them. Across the way, Wang Jinchang from Second High was instead relieved. Whether it was Third High or First High, they were destined to be third. What was surprising was, First High, which had been as steady as an old dog for over a decade, was finally dragged down by Third High one day. Thinking about it this way, it didn't seem so bad. If we fall together. Satisfying. As for Principal Lu Junhua of First High, his face was darker than the bottom of a pot. He stared fixedly at the leaderboard, trying to will Xiaomo to show some spirit and overtake Lin Yi. But the result left him in despair. Lin Yi's kill count widened the gap further, and his rank reached an unprecedented LV8. He broke the record. Good lad. Amazing. Our Third High has finally produced a true dragon. Zhang Zhongguo and a group of school leaders were flushed with excitement. Relying on the power of a weapon doesn't count as true skill, Lu Junhua muttered sourly. As for banning weapons, he wouldn't say that recklessly. Why were Xiaomo and Zhang Chao so strong? They also benefited from their weapons. Similar version advantages, First High had enjoyed for over a decade. Although there was an upset this year, Lin Yi was just one person. At worst, they could reclaim the top spot 3 years later. Inside the secret realm, having leveled up 3 more times consecutively, free attribute points increased by 60. Lin Yi continued to go all in on physique attributes. His total attributes had already reached 260. Right now, I'm terrifyingly tanky. Lin Yi patted his chest. It emitted a dull, metallic thud. Dragon Blood warriors are originally top-tier warriors, and after beast transformation, their physique can double. That would be 520 points. 520 points of physique at rank 8. According to the professional's calculation formula, health equals physique multiplied by 10. Equivalent to 5,200 health points. What kind of concept is that? Take Zhang Chao as an example. An S-rank Thunder Archer at LV6. Has roughly over 40 points in strength attributes. Add a 50% increase from a first-tier Thunder War Bow, plus the fixed skill damage of 30 from Thunder Arrows. Calculating pure attack damage per arrow, factoring in the defense system, it's roughly around 90 points. To take him down, standing still and letting him shoot, would require firing 57 arrows in one go. If you factor in the Dragon Blood Warrior's health regeneration, physical body defense, evasion, damage reduction, this number would increase significantly. A conservative estimate, at least 100 arrows. And this is the performance against an S-rank Thunder Archer. Against other classmates, even breaking his defense would be a problem. Thermal weapons are still more powerful. Lin Yi picked up the Desert Eagle. Bang! A shot. A deep gash split open on his palm. It didn't penetrate. A moment later, the dragon blood body began regenerating health, and the palm healed as if new. But he saw clearly. The damage was probably over 200. If it landed on an ordinary beast, it would likely be over 1000. Switching to the Vulcan cannon or a rocket launcher. Probably even he couldn't withstand it. Still need to work harder, Lin Yi sighed to himself. The faces of all citizens of Blue Star turned green. 10 billion people all had gashes split open on their palms, blood gushing out. Planetary Commander. Don't mess around. Who uses themselves for experimental comparisons. Help, doctor. You've really screwed me over. I was just driving, and now I've driven straight into a ditch. My new Mercedes. There were truly too many cries of misery. Sorry, forgot about the damage sharing thing, Lin Yi shrugged. Regarding this, all citizens of Blue Star could do nothing but choose to forgive. A brief farce. Lin Yi, alone, killed his way deep into the Howling Moon Wolf territory. Although his rank was now overwhelmingly superior, the assessment mission still had the Howling Moon Wolf boss left to kill. 332, 345, ... Along the way, Howling Moon Wolves continuously fell, bleeding. A few minutes later, he had forcibly carved a bloody path. Finally, before the den, he saw 3 majestic Howling Moon Wolf Kings. One of them was already covered in wounds. Lured away by a woman riding a large bird, who knows how many slashes it had endured. Bathed in blood, teetering on the edge. Lin Yi, Xiao Mo, standing on the mysterious bird's back, looked deeply at Lin Yi below. A strange light flashed in her beautiful eyes. Within the same year, she had looked down upon the world, confident that even the geniuses from the capital might not be stronger than her. But today, in terms of killing monsters, Lin Yi had completely crushed her. It was truly unbelievable. Killing small fry is impressive, but killing the boss might not be stronger than me, Xiao Mo pondered. The pride of a prodigy made her not so easy to admit defeat. On the other side, while Xiao Mo observed Lin Yi was also sizing up Xiao Mo. Wu Yong had praised this woman to the skies. He was also very curious. Under the Dragon Blood Warrior's vision, even from over 100 meters in the air, everything was clear. Height 1.7 meters. Milky white skin, C-cup, long legs, truly stunning. Holy shit, she's way too beautiful, and it's all natural and harmless. In this regard, she's even more eye-catching than the star beauties from our Blue Star. Planetary Commander, this one's good. Marry her and take her home as a concubine. Since you're a transmigrator, you should at least have a harem. I'm a country bumpkin, I just love watching harems. I want to see some exciting shows degree. Seconded. +1, +2, ... On Blue Star's side, one moment they were howling in misery. The next moment, seeing the stunning beauty, the dutiful citizens of Blue Star immediately started cracking dirty jokes. A bunch of losers, watch me conquer her with my invincible cannon. Lin Yi looked down with disdain, then suddenly leapt into the air. Light flashed. A Vulcan cannon appeared on his shoulder. Don't steal my kill. Across from him, Xiao Mo shouted. She had been hacking at this Howling Moon Wolf King for over half an hour, most of its life was gone. Just a few more times, and she could definitely kill it. She had also figured it out. Surpassing Lin Yi was impossible, but the first to kill a Wolf King would definitely be her. Who's stealing your kill? Aren't there 2 more Wolf Kings down there? Lin Yi scoffed. He abruptly raised the Vulcan cannon. The sight aimed at the 2 Wolf Kings. At the same time, the 2 Wolf Kings also noticed him, facing the flying mysterious bird. They had no way to deal with it, only able to endure the attacks passively. But Lin Yi was alone. A mere demi-human. Eat him. The 2 Wolf Kings drooled with long strings of saliva. The next moment, they pounced straight at him. Chapter 11. One shot annihilates the Wolf King, SS-grade steel body. Quite bold. You really don't put my Vulcan cannon in your eyes, do you? Lin Yi's mouth curved into a dangerous arc. At such a close distance, there was no need to aim at all. He directly pulled the trigger. Whoosh! The cannonball tore through the air. It went straight for the Howling Moon Wolf King charging towards him. Just as they were about to collide, the 2 Howling Moon Wolf Kings let out a howl. With the tremor of their breathing, a silver energy ball suddenly erupted from their mouths. Be careful, that's the Howling Moon Wolf King's breathing technique, its attack power is very strong. Xiao Mo shouted from high in the sky. However, the speed of sound transmission was too slow. It had just reached Lin Yi's ears. Boom! One of the silver energy balls collided with the Vulcan cannon. It exploded on the spot. A 3-meter-wide crater was directly blasted at the point of impact. The Howling Moon Wolf King in front exploded with a bang, leaving no corpse behind. The one behind also had more than half its body blown off. The explosion's shockwave spread in all directions. Broken bones and shattered rocks tore the surrounding trees to pieces. For a moment, smoke and dust billowed. PFF'd. Suddenly, another silver-white energy pierced through the smoke, flying straight towards Lin Yi. Its speed was extremely fast. By the time he saw it, it had already reached Lin Yi's chest. Danger! Xiaomo exclaimed in alarm. Even she would be severely injured by the Howling Moon Wolf King's dying blow. At the same time, the citizens of Blue Star watching under the sky screen were also trembling with fear. Although he wouldn't die, it would hurt. Planetary Commander, stop messing around, quickly dodge. Even if you don't dodge, use an explosion-proof shield. It's over. Many citizens of Blue Star covered their faces. They were already prepared to be blown away. However, the next moment. He's fine. What's going on? Everyone looked up at the sky. Screen. In the picture, the silver energy ball landed on Lin Yi. The tall dragon blood beast transformation body was wrapped in some unknown metal, making the entire person look like a mutated steel man. Boom. The silver energy exploded. It only caused the silver metal to collapse, but did not break through the defense. Ha ha ha. That's the SS-grade steel body I shared with the Planetary Commander, purely for defense, brothers. Great Sha Kingdom Awakening Hall. The original path had been blocked, and a hall was built where the awakening device landed. A burly man heavily punched the air. Whoosh. Instantly, his body also transformed into a steel body, just like Lin Yi. Well done, Big Bear. The god of war, Long Zan, said with a look of relief. No one expected that the last awakening stone energy would actually allow his old friend to awaken an SS-grade profession, steel body. Hee, luck, just luck. Big Bear scratched his head. A brilliant smile appeared on his face, as happy as a 300 Jin fatty. In the secret realm, information about the SS-grade steel body also appeared beneath Lin Yi's eyelids. Profession, steel body. Quality, SS-grade. Rank, LV8. Skill 1, steel body. The entire body is guarded by sacred steel, defense power is multiplied by 8. Skill 2, steel guard. Where there is steel, the power of steel can be extracted. The more steel obtained, the stronger the guarding power. Remarks, the next job change or absorption of profession fragments has a chance to obtain the SSS-grade Superman profession. Superman. Is it the Superman who can fly, fight, and get stronger just by basking in the sun? Lin Yi's eyes instantly lit up. Originally, he wasn't very interested in this SS-grade pure defense profession. But now, he was filled with interest. Quickly reach rank 20, and immediately change professions. No, there are also profession fragments. Prepare both, strive to upgrade both Dragon Blood Warrior and Steel Body to SSS grade. Lin Yi's eyes gleamed. With that said, he shot backhand, killing the heavily wounded Howling Moon Wolf King. Boom! The golden light of upgrade descended, and his rank entered LV9. At this point, there was no further progress to be made. After all, this was just an internship secret realm, and the strongest monsters inside were Howling Moon Wolf Kings. LV9 was the absolute limit. Let's withdraw, this achievement is already unmatched, Lin Yi murmured. Just as he put away his firearms. On the other side, Xiaomo had also finished her battle. PFF'd. The head of the scarred Howling Moon Wolf King broke off, falling into a pool of blood. Before, she might have been happy. But after witnessing Lin Yi's terrifying battle record, killing the Wolf King no longer seemed like something to be proud of. Wait a moment. Seeing Lin Yi about to exit the secret realm, Xiaomo quickly spoke. Lin Yi turned his head. Seizing the rare opportunity, Xiaomo went straight to the point. Student Lin Yi, I am Xiaomo from No. 1 Middle School. My Xiao family has been forging and selling weapons and equipment for generations. I am very interested in the special weapons you possess, and I'd like to cooperate with you. Lin Yi looked her up and down. Although she was very beautiful, and having a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship wouldn't be a problem. But doing business. Seemingly noticing the doubt in Lin Yi's eyes, Xiaomo immediately said, You can rest assured about my identity. My Xiao family is different from other families, we have been matriarchal for generations. I am the direct daughter of this generation of the Shao family, and I already own 3 weapon processing factories. If you cooperate with me, I guarantee that within 3 years, the global market for low-tier and first-tier weapons will be ours. These were not empty words, but heartfelt ones. Although these special weapons were very powerful, she could tell that they were terrifying against beasts below LV-10. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to describe it as mowing grass. But once they exceeded LV-10, the effect would be greatly reduced. The peak should be at LV-19. After all, not only do professionals get stronger by changing professions every 20 ranks. Vicious beasts also receive an ancestral bloodline boost every 20 ranks, causing their physical body defense and attack to undergo a qualitative change. Therefore, after rank 20, it would probably be difficult to even break through their defense. Even so, in the realm of low-tier and first-tier weapons, this was a trump card. Low-tier, first-tier. Trying to drive down the price before even starting. Too much. Planetary Commander, ignore her, she's an idiot. Exactly, don't think that just because she's pretty she can fool us. I'm telling you, not a single cent less. Lin Yi hadn't answered yet. The watching citizens of Blue Star were displeased. Calm down. Lin Yi placated his billions of citizens. He turned to Xiao Mo, smiling faintly, how do you plan to bid? With that said, he successively took out the Desert Eagle, Gatling gun, and Vulcan cannon. Xiao Mo had already witnessed the power of these weapons. Whether the deal went through or not, it didn't matter. He wanted to first hear the Shao family's assessment of these hot weapons, as they were experts in the weapon business. The smaller one has the least power, but it's convenient to carry. Its power and firing rate are stronger than most first-tier medium-grade war bows. I can offer 50,000, no, 60,000 for one. This is my limit. Xiao Mo gritted her teeth. Seeing Lin Yi didn't object, she pointed at the Gatling gun and continued, this weapon has strong continuous burst power, but its power seems to only threaten vicious beasts below second tier, 150,000 for one. And for the weapon that killed the Howling Moon Wolf King, 200,000. As soon as these words came out, a huge wave of excitement swept across the Blue Star sky screen. Chapter 12, Potential Threats, Invasion of 10,000 Races, and World Aberration. What a wasteful woman. A Desert Eagle worth 10,000 yuan, yet you want 60,000. It's already 9 yuan and 90 fen, get on board, get on board. Planetary Commander, my Eagle country is sponsoring 500,000 Desert Eagles, 100,000 Gatling guns, and 100,000 Vulcan cannons free of charge. We only ask that the next awakening devices be prioritized for the major cities of my Eagle country. IFCK your mother, what are you thinking? Did my Grey Bear country say anything? Planetary Commander, my Grey Bear country will provide 1 million Desert Eagles, 500,000 Gatling guns and Vulcan cannons, unlimited bullets, and full after-sales service. Bal San, although my Sakura country is not as generous as Eagle country's second daddy and Grey Bear country's third daddy, we are willing to contribute 100,000 of each weapon. My Great Han Ming country gibberish Smita. All right, I know. Lin Yi immediately blocked the enthusiastic citizens of Blue Star. As for selling weapons, it was in the previous proposal, but 99% of people didn't recommend it. Before having absolute strength, selling hot weapons is very dangerous. On the other side, Xiao Mo, thinking Lin Yi was still uneasy, immediately raised the stakes. Lin Yi, if you're worried, I can apply for a cooperation contract. Anyone who dares to target you is going against me and the Shao family. You can make that decision. Lin Yi became interested. The Shao family has a very strong backing. They have absolute say in Dayan City, and even every mayor must be a member of the Shao family. This shows their influence. If Xiao Mo could really withstand the pressure, selling her hot weapons might not be out of the question. Anyway, once he breaks through to SSS rank Superman, these things would barely scratch him. That's natural. I am the direct daughter of the Shao family, the next successor. My words represent the Shao family. This is the contract scroll. If there are no problems, we will sign it now. If I breach the contract, may I not die a good death. Xiao Mo seemed young, but she was very decisive. She directly pulled out a scroll shimmering with strange colors from her pocket. Swoosh swoosh swoosh. A flurry of dragon-flying phoenix dancing inscriptions. In just a few strokes, the cooperation intention and protection obligations were written. Planetary Commander, I've seen information about treasures in the professional planet, and it says this thing is very sinister. If you breach the contract, the powerful entity behind the contract scroll will personally arrive and kill you. You need to read it carefully. Indeed, better safe than sorry. Caution makes for a safe journey of 10,000 years. So verbose. Lin Yi rolled his eyes. He carefully read the contract. There were no major issues, or perhaps Xiao Mo's stance was very humble. Essentially, all terms were favorable to him. The contract is fine. After Lin Yi carefully read it, he instructed, "There's something I need to remind you. Any of these weapons require the purchase of bullets. Don't understand. It's like the arrows for the thunder battle bow, each bullet needs to be paid for separately. I'll list the relevant fees for you later." "No problem, weapons are consumables, I understand. If you have no objections, let's sign the contract first. Once the cooperative relationship is established, you can cooperate however you wish." Xiao Mo said eagerly. Her perception was very keen. Many people would likely seek Lin Yi for cooperation this time, so she had to act decisively. "I like cooperating with decisive people like you." Lin Yi smiled. A drop of blood, a signature. Whoosh. The contract immediately burst into a flame, soaring into the sky, and vanished. Seeing this, Xiao Mo completely relaxed. "All right, now that the cooperative relationship is established, I'll tell you my conditions." Lin Yi snapped his fingers, drawing Xiao Mo's gaze, and continued, "For the first batch, I'll give you 1,000 of each weapon and 10,000 bullets. You don't need to give me the calculated money, replace it all with awakening devices and awakening stones. I'll take as many as you have." Awakening devices, awakening stones. Xiao Mo narrowed her eyes, and in large quantities. "Has your Lin family discovered a new small world? Don't tell anyone, remember the confidentiality agreement." Lin Yi glanced at her. "The professional planet involves the 10,000 races. There are many small world entrances in the layered space around the entire planet. Just like the secret realm they were in. It was once a certain small world, which was eventually defeated by human powerhouses, leaving behind some fragments that were placed in Dayan City as an internship secret realm. Therefore, since the mechanism of conferring kings and marquises was re-enabled 100 years ago, some powerful forces occupied numerous small worlds to cultivate their private armies. The Xiao family also had their own. However, the ultimate outcome was rarely beautiful. After thinking for a moment, she reminded, "Lin Yi, our Awakener planet has an extraordinary foundation. If too many awakening devices are used, it will likely attract the invasion of 10,000 races, and severely cause world aberration. Not every world can be as strong as our planet, especially small worlds. Without enough powerhouses, it's difficult to resist the 10,000 races, and even harder to withstand the devastating disasters brought by world aberration." "There's such a thing." Lin Yi raised an eyebrow. "This is confidential information. If you've already started using awakening devices on a large scale, it's best to establish a defense line within 3 months. I'll send you a document with the specific details once we're out." Xiao Mo said truthfully. "Thank you." Lin Yi nodded. No one had told him these things. If it was true, it certainly needed to be taken seriously. Blue Star. Meeting. The leaders of various countries were drenched in cold sweat. 10,000 races and world aberration. They had seen them in the data files of the Awakener planet. These were all terrifying existences. The 10,000 races were cruel and bloodthirsty, especially towards human planets, which they viewed as exquisite food. Once discovered, they would mercilessly issue slaughter orders. As for world aberration, this was even more terrifying. It was similar to the spiritual qi resurgence in novels, but with a worse outcome. Aberration would cause all flora and fauna on the planet to undergo drastic changes. For example, snakes turning into dragons, turtles into black tortoises, tigers into white tigers, gorillas into King Kongs, crocodiles into ancestral crocodiles. There were too many animals and plants on Blue Star. Once aberration occurred, the oceans, land, and mountains would completely become death zones. Therefore, they had to plan ahead. Before it happened, early preparations were essential. Regarding this, Lin Yi also secretly took note of it. Currently, on Blue Star, every citizen was extremely important to him. If possible, he would use these 3 months to completely transform Blue Star, making it like the professional planet, becoming indestructible. Then, he discussed the cooperation details with Xiao Mo again. Do we really not need our Xiao family to escort you? Before leaving, Xiao Mo asked solemnly. No need. When the goods arrive, I'll call you. You just need to inspect them and prepare the awakening devices. Lin Yi smiled, then threw the 3 hot weapons he had to Xiao Mo, briefly teaching her how to use them. The latter was already a mysterious bird knight, with a powerful physique, so these hot weapons were like toys to her. She carried the Vulcan Gatling gun and charged into the howling moon wolf pack. Tat tat tat. Fire spewed from the muzzle. She also successfully experienced the exhilaration of rapid leveling up. So exhilarating. Ha ha ha. Xiao Mo emptied a magazine, killing nearly 100 howling moon wolves in just a few minutes. Her rank also successfully broke through to LV8. Just behind Lin Yi. Time's almost up, let's go. You can play more when we get back. Lin Yi checked the time, it was almost 5 hours. As he spoke, the spatial gate in the distance began to ripple extensively. Clearly, other students were also leaving one after another. With that said, Xiao Mo carefully hugged all the hot weapons. Light flashed. With the help of the array spirit, she returned to the main world with Lin Yi.